Hi. Hello. Welcome to BioShock, the grandpa of every first person survival horror game out there. And today, we're gonna complete this game. Join me as we go through the adventures under the sea. So, to start off our journey, we're gonna have a new game on the hardest difficulty. I've played this game before, so I do have on the survival mode unlocked already, but it's been a while. So, it's gonna be a fresh experience all over again. The plane crashed and we have to get somewhere. Luckily, we find this lighthouse. This is the beginning of our main character's journey. I'm not gonna spoil you the story. I will try, but listen, if you're already watching a 100% completion of this game, expect a little spoilers, alright? After that, we get one of the best intros to a location of a game that I've ever seen. Check this out.
Says the man in Moscow. It belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Yeah, that was quite something, wasn't it? Alright, let's get this started with our first achievement. Welcome to Rapture. A little further into the game, you're gonna find this area with water. The game specifically tells you to use your first power, granting you this achievement right here. Toaster in the tub, shock an enemy in the water. Easy stuff so far, but hey, do not forget our favorite minigame. Now, if you're new to BioShock, you're probably wondering, Spetro, what the hell are you talking about? My favorite minigame. What is this tube game I'm looking at? Oh, my friend, you will have to do this so many times in this game. Either you will hate it, or you will learn to love it. Well, you better love it, because if you want all the achievements, you gotta hack all these that I listed here. A safe, a vending machine, etc. So now we meet our first boss in this game, Dr. Steinman. Did I say that correctly? I hope so, because I'm not looking at the name. I hope it's right. Oh, it is right. Look at me go. So, no big deal. This boss is not tough. Nothing compared for what's coming next. But you have to defeat him in order to process the game and to get this achievement right here. Defeated Dr. Steinman. Steinman? Yes. Moving on, we now are going to meet the little sisters. So, you will have a choice. You can either rescue them, or you could just straight up harvest them. But it is not worth it. It turns out that saving the little sisters is way more worth it in the progress of Adam and to get the achievements that we need, which are these right here. We're gonna have to find all the little sisters. Should be no problem. Just don't rush through a level, and always check if there's a little sister in that level or not before moving forward. Now, in my opinion, here comes the true boss of BioShock, the Big Daddy. Now, on the hard difficulty, he does pack a punch. But if you're gonna play on the survivor, which I will, and you have to if you want all the achievements, he can literally one-shot you. Be very careful when fighting a Big Daddy. Set up as many traps as you can. Try to cheese the system. It's okay to cheese this game. It's an old game. No one's gonna be like, oh my god, how did you cheese this guy? No one cares. Cheese him. If you can, use the turrets, go behind cover, do what you must. Killing them will be necessary in the beginning to collect. Moving on from that, now we got the most important objects, I would say, in this game, your camera. So this will make any playthrough way easier. The game introduces you to the camera via the main quest. It actually recommends you to take free pictures of spider splicers. But you're gonna use this camera for everything you're gonna do in this game. You see an enemy? Pause. Take a picture. You're gonna kill a big daddy? Pause. Take a picture. They all have to pose, alright? Make them look nice. Make them fight you. And you will get a lot of rewards for it, including getting a lot of damage towards them. And you can get some power-ups here and there. But also it's important to take a picture on all of them because you want all of these achievements right here. We need to fully upgrade every single enemy in this game. You see a camera, take a picture, smile. It's fine. Further into the game, you're gonna find this iconic character over here. Hate him, love him, do whatever. But do not, I repeat, do not kill this character in this area. Alright? I'm trying not to spoil, but do not kill it because there's 2 achievements that you're gonna need because you need to access their room. And to access their room, they need to be alive at the end of this. So just get your rewards, get your crossbow, and get the hell out of there. Thank me later. These are the 2 achievements, by the way, right here. They're called Irony and Found Cohen's Room. In order to get the Irony, once you find their room, you're gonna fight them and then take a picture. Yeah, it's a little twisted, but it kind of makes sense based on what you do in the main story. Therefore, that achievement. Let's move on. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. There's these machines all around Rapture. Pretty much they allow you to upgrade your weapons and you need to find them all. It's not hard. Just keep looking around and once you upgrade them all, you'll get this achievement right here that's called Weapon Specialist. There's a lot of achievements here, but honestly, if you upgrade them all, this is what you're gonna get. That's your end goal. The rest is history. Now, time for the final boss. Here's the thing. It's underwhelming. After everything you've been through, in my opinion, the big daddies are harder than the final boss. He seems intimidating at first, but it's easily exploitable and easily killed. I do not know why the last boss of this game is easy, but no matter. Just know when you get here, even on survivor mode, it's not a big deal. You got healing, just dodge, use the crossbow. It's your best friend. And yeah, with that, you're gonna get the good ending if you've been saving the little sisters. And you'll get this achievement that's called Defeated Atlas. The player as Defeated Atlas. Simple. And now you've completed the game on the hard difficulty. Now, after you completed the hard mode, now you unlock survivor mode. This game mode can be very brutal at some times. It's all about pacing. It's all about saving before every big encounter. Oh, saving, Spetro? What do you mean? We're gonna try to do a lot of achievements in just this one run. We are not gonna die a single time. I chose the impossible. We can't die, which means we can't use Vita Chambers. The way to do that easily is by going in the options, and there's an option saying disable Vita Chambers. It's those things that allow you to respawn, basically, when you die in the game. If you turn them off, then that's it. You die, you go back to the menu, so you better save. As you can see in my screen right now, I'm saving before every single encounter. The enemies will hit you hard, and there's no mercy. You do not have to deal with every single Big Daddy. Actually, I do not recommend you to even deal with all of them. Do what you can for the easiest ones to exploit. Grab the atom and leave. Grab the most OP builds you can find. And yes, the wrench build is reliable because I use it. And there you go. You reach the final boss. And at this point, again, even on Survivor, he's no big deal. You got this, alright? After beating the final boss, then we get a bunch of achievements. I say a bunch, but it's probably like 3 or 4. And here they are. Yeah, it's 4, but these are really hard to get. And if you get them, congratulations, you're in your way to do the DLC of this game. Oh, wait, you didn't know there is DLC to this game?
Wait a minute.
Well, yeah, there is. Well, if you look at this, it's a bunch of mini games, and I bet barely any people play this because looking at the achievements, only 1% of the players has done the DLCs. We start off with Worlds of Hurt. So, what is Worlds of Hurt? Pretty much a series of gauntlets where you have to go through with certain weapons and certain things you can do. You have a timer in your top left next to your Eve bar, but we are gonna try to complete this challenge using only the wrench, since we can do all the achievements by just collecting the roses. Oh, sorry, didn't mention about that. Yes, there are secret items in each chamber here. There are like little roses. As you can see on your screen, I'm looking for one because I kind of know where they are at. We need to find 8 of them because there are 8 chambers. Wow, Spetro. Smart. So once we collect all of them and use only the wrench, which in itself, it is pretty challenging. I clicked to upgrade the weapon thing, but I'm not going to upgrade. I thought I could upgrade the wrench, alright? I wish, but you cannot. You can still do the combinations though, with the money you earn in each gauntlet and by the enemies you defeat. Pretty much the objective is go through 8 gauntlets, kill all the enemies inside of those gauntlets, and save the little sister. In the end, when you try to save her, there will be a bunch of enemies, pretty much your last trial. And once you once you rescue the little sister, voila, you get these achievements right here. You also need to speed run this part. Under 15 minutes. And I'm telling you, it is pretty challenging. But the more you do it, of course, you'll get better at it, alright? There is easy ways to cheese this part. A lot of big daddies to fight. But if you know your builds, especially your wrench builds, which some of you really know those, you can do this easily. It's just a shame that not a lot of people have even tried these DLCs. Because if you search online, there is footage, but barely anyone talks about it. Maybe because I didn't like it? Well, I did. Next, you'll see the I in Team. So this one is a puzzle one. Not much to it. You pretty much have no weapons. You only have one plasmid. And now you have to rescue a little sister without killing anything or anyone. This one is pretty fun to figure it out. I'm not going to spoil the solution though. If you're looking for a guide, I am not a guide. I'm a completionist. Alright, there's plenty of guides out there. Luckily there is, because if there wasn't, you probably would be stuck here a little bit. Yes, you also need to find all the roses, but luckily there's only 4. The puzzle itself is already a little complicated, so I am glad. Doing this challenge, if you do it correctly, you can get all 4 achievements in a single run. You need to do it under 3 minutes. You have to not destroy any single turret, which pretty much just be careful with your decoy placement, because that's the only plasmid you have. It's the decoy placement. And find all the roses. And if you do all that, congratulations. You get these 4 achievements right here. Pretty simple stuff. Let's move on to the last DLC of BioShock. And here we are. A shocking turn of events. So this one combines the puzzle aspects from the I in the Team and the fighting from the Worlds of Hurt. So now we have to save a little sister. They are stuck in a Ferris wheel type of thing. It's the giantest Ferris wheel I've ever seen. All you have to do is use your shock ability in creative ways to turn and pull the lever so the thing goes around. You know what I'm saying? That thing? Yes. So that goes around and you can save the little sister. There's a lot of challenges here, but again, not too difficult. We also have to find all the roses. They do exist in this map. There's also guides out there to help you with this. But if you want to figure it out by yourself, be my guest. It's actually pretty fun to figure it out. You have to go really creative. But once you fill your creative imagination with this challenge, your final last 4 achievements, and here they are. Congratulations. We did it. Not just me, but if you're trying it too, you did it as well. We completed BioShock 1. It was not easy, but I must say, I enjoyed every single second of it. This game continues to be a classic and one of my favorites, but I'll need your support, guys. Leave a like, comment, and if you want to see BioShock 2, let me know as well. Even if you don't want to, I might bring it, because my channel, I can do what I want.